G'day folks, welcome to the Saturday update. We appear to have a Yanmar engine and part of a tractor on the trailer now. Beautiful. I decided to keep all this front end assembly simply because it's got all the mounts and everything made up for the hydraulic pump, so that's quite important. I've got to tape and fit everything off and make sure I don't get water in anything and just give it a good wash. But apart from that, it should be right. I've also got a little TV to have some fun with, or telly video. It's a little Orion miniature VHS TV unit. It's like someone's been dragging it across concrete. Diesel tank still sort of a quarter full. Radiator's seen better days, but funny thing is it's not leaking. Miraculously it's not leaking. So I'll give that the benefit of the doubt, give it a wash and a flush and chuck it on anyway. I'll turn this into a portable power pack for the time being. I want to run the shredder with it, but I probably won't be running off the flywheel. I'm going to use a hydraulic motor. I've got to find a big enough hydraulic motor, but I want one that'll run off that pump. Also got to set it up with a tank. I've got a nice big tank. Some of you would recall I finished off dismantling an old Enerpack pipe bender, I think it was. Yeah, it was a tubing bender that somebody had parted out, but they left the hydraulic tank and hoses on it, so I pinched all of that about 12 months ago, and now I can mount this up on a trolley with the tank underneath, likewise a diesel tank underneath as well, and that should do it. I just got to make sure I don't get any dirt in the pumps and make sure everything's spotless when it goes together. There's that suction line and filter. That's the auxiliary pump for the tractor's drive unit, but the main pump there is the PTO. So I want the PTO pump more than this one. This one here could probably come off and just get a blanking plate put over the end. That's irrelevant. Or it could be used for an auxiliary hydraulic if necessary. But more than likely I'll end up taking this off and just blank it for now. So yeah, definitely needs a good clean, but the paint looks like it's largely intact. Well overdue for valve lash adjustments if it's got that much dirt on it. I think the sticker says every 300 hours you should do the valve lash. So yeah, kind of important. Yeah, it's the model. Also grabbed the front tyres just for the fun of it. They're only going to end up in the bin, so might as well use them for something. I might even see if I can bolt them onto a little car. I think that stud pattern's way too big though. The little car's stud pattern's about there. So I'd have to make an adapter plate for each of them. Typical tractor wheels, they're all bent. But yeah. Had a bit of a clean up and mow everything yesterday. It's fairly clean anyway. This thing doesn't work, it's dirty as hell, so might do some fun stuff with that. It's a very early black and white, or not early, but early transistor black and white. I don't know, maybe I'll clean it up and just sell it to someone anyway. Too good to really destroy. If anyone wants it, I can clean it up and stick it in a post box. It doesn't weigh too much. Yeah, it weighs about 5 kilos, so inside of Australia that's not unreasonable to ship around, but I'm not doing international, not for something this big and fragile. Likewise, I've got another replacement Kero heater for the old one, which is a bit rusty and banged up. This one's more compact and very, very tidy, very clean. So we'll look at that one later. It's got a, unlike this one here, that's as high as the wick goes. It's very sticky. This one here, loads more wick. So I'm sort of in luck with that. This one here, the wick's getting a bit too low. What else? We got a piece of a giant thrust bearing. I've no idea what I'm going to do with that, but it just kind of looks cool. And also got a proper workshop printer. just a generic inkjet. I think it's raining. It's starting to rain again. It's already almost 30 degrees outside. Yay for humidity. Yeah, I think I'll get this just for printing shipping labels and things like that. I've got to send something to Sweden, and I've been trying to write out this guy's details, and I've failed 3 times, so bugger it. Instead of having to walk inside and get copies off my main Minolta CF2001 digital printing system, I just get this thing here, stick it on a shelf out here, and just print straight away. Preferably print to labels. This thing should be able to handle Avery stick-on labels, so it'll make shipping and dispatch a lot easier. I mean, I don't like doing too much shipping because it just takes a bit of time to get to the post office, that sort of thing, but yeah, some things can't really knock back. Especially when you're saving old technology. I'm sending the PLC and the main Yamato dataway board to Sweden at the moment, so I said I was going to be out early this week, but unfortunately it's going to be in a couple of days. I just haven't gotten near a post office and haven't been able to write out the delivery address in a way that people can understand it. Oh well, either way, tonight we'll rip into this. This is the rest of the Yamato dataway, the wayhead assembly, and we'll find out how it works, or at least try and work out how it works, and yeah, strip a couple of these assemblies down just for parts. Lots of stainless steel bolts. There's pneumatic cylinders on each one of them. There's 1 cylinder per wayhead. There's the actual weighing member itself, or whatever it is. There's part of it in there that's snapped off. Yeah, that's the busted one, or one of the busted ones. But yeah, not a bad little gizmo. Would have been very expensive. I know a lot of you comment on me not being on film very often, but it's just my style. That's just the way it goes with this channel. I'd also like to thank all the viewers, particularly the new subscribers, all several hundred of you over the last few weeks. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the channel, enjoy what you learn here. It's not just crazy fun and games by destroying stuff. There's a lot to be learnt and benefit from in the way of modern technology and old technology, repairing stuff, salvaging and selling stuff, you name it. I deal in all sorts of things. It's just a hobby for the weekend. I generally don't do much, if anything, on weekdays. It's just my normal life thing. I also work a day job 4 to 5 days a week, so yeah. That's a bit of info on me. I work for a pool company in the cover and solar heating area, that sort of thing. I do stainless steel fabrication, machining, milling, mechanical assemblies, automated cover systems, slat covers and thermal blanket type systems, bubble blanket type systems, you name it. I'm one of the leading engineers there, so we everything's custom. We do a lot of custom work, that sort of stuff. I can't tell you exactly where I work for issues otherwise. I don't want trolls and people finding out, but yeah, let's just say we're one of Australia's leading pool equipment manufacturers and solar heating manufacturers, so that's what I do during the week. I hope you enjoy my weekend videos. It's all about learning, it's all about finding out new things and experimenting with stuff, trying to salvage stuff from otherwise being turned into Chinese rubbish overseas. Yeah, what more can I say? It's all possible because of you. The money that comes in through YouTube AdSense or Google AdSense pays for my power bills, my fuel, oils and stuff. I just bought 20 litres of oil today. I'm getting another 60 litres of hydraulic oil soon. That's all paid for by YouTube. Little car was bought by money from YouTube for YouTube videos. That car's just never going to go back on the road again, but we're going to use it for entertaining things. As you would have seen recently, we squashed a couple of plasma TVs and stuff. I want to get under the hood and stop the major oil leak from the rocker cover, so I'll show you how to do that. Yeah, it's going to be an educational toy just like everything else I get. The 3-cylinder Yanmar you just saw on the trailer is the same deal. That's paid for by you, the viewers. People who keep this channel working, keep it operating, and yeah, keep everything ticking over. But yeah, don't be afraid to ask for small parts and pieces. I know it is a bit of a pain trying to get to the post office at times, but I've got more stuff than I'll ever know what to use for, so it's worth a shot. Anywho, I hope you all enjoy the video, and stay tuned for more quality footage. Everything's quality at Ed Systems. Everything. Thanks for watching.